I'm trying to send people one of the more important messages I feel in my life, which is that love exists for you in an individual person, perhaps. Some people have multiple relationships with multiple people of a nature that is carnal. I don't choose to do that. I choose to be in a single relationship with a one individual. And I'm having difficulty in that relationship right now. So, because of those words and they hold meaning, I'm trying to express that I won't be silenced anymore. I'm not in school. School is out. I've done my reading. I've been to college. I'm not better than anybody, but I'm smarter than most. And I don't know why nobody sees the hilarity between the lives that we've had to live together and why everyone can't be friends if not family, right? So because of that, for the boy that was the redneck in high school or the dumbass that wouldn't shut up or the jack flap or the flapjack, I don't really care what it is as long as you eat pancakes for breakfast. That you can be in a marriage that's not a mirage. You can be in a marriage where you fall in love with somebody and you can have fun, even in this room of beds where she can tell you what to do sometimes. It's interesting how people have lost loyalty in America when we have a Liberty Bell. It's amazing to me how people want to make me be quiet, even if it's, well, what if you leave your wife? Well, what if you believed in a God? Well, what is this, man? Like, dude, give me a break. If you don't want to do that, if you don't want to take the time to call and speak with me and be one of those friends that I remember. Like, I remember my friends. I just spoke with one, in fact, and I spoke with my father, who's doing better. He quit drinking. If anybody's curious, like he had some health issues, but he's doing much better. And he wanted to talk to me, and it was great to be able to have a conversation with my father where he understood where, sometimes you got to make a stand. Even if you quit drinking, you got to make a stand. Got to at least say you've done something wrong. He has done that. So because nobody wants to hear me anymore, I will speak. If you don't want to hear me speak, then don't listen. It's not difficult. Did I say that too loudly? Do you get it? It's not class, man. They ain't gonna make me leave my phone on the desk when I go home. I can do whatever I want to now. And anybody else can too. If you don't know, well, I'm here to help. I don't sell anything, but I appreciate the support. But I don't ask anybody for anything. I'm not trying to get money from people that don't have any. I'm just trying to show the world that you can still be you in a world full of Jesus and Christs. You can still be yourself, even if you're a Mormon, if you're a Muslim, if you are an eater of this lamb. Even a vegan can be a man, if they wanted to be. I promise you. Like you ever heard of a vegan that didn't tell you? That's because they love animals. Does this guy support PETA? Well, this isn't leather. Like, I don't care what you do, man, but I love leather. I had a leather jacket once. I love the animals and where they came from. I love people. And if people don't want to respect that enough to just walk away when I use my voice and instead want to report me to this madman, then do it. I'm going to be on Twitter. I won't use any symbols that aren't allowed, I promise you. But I can say whatever I want to there. And it's called X now. You know why? Because Jesus' signature was said to be an X. Because nobody had one. So I say my signature is a check mark. I found this, Jesus. Then I went astray, and then I went back up again. What just happened? Did Nike take over? Oh, what is this, man? Do you see what I mean? It's so stupid. You guys don't want to pay attention to anybody. Nobody does. I don't. So I make videos, and if you want to pay attention and support me, well, you paid me to do what I wanted, which was talk the whole time. Is that not funny enough? If you remember me, and you remember I don't be quiet, you remember that, and you also remember this. If there was ever anything that we did in secret that you don't want me to speak of, I won't tell anybody. Well, would you go to prison? I've been there and done that, buddy. I didn't rat in there. In fact, it was a joke. The only thing that I would tell on you for is if you told on me for telling on myself. I signed the dotted line and did my time, buddy. That's all I did. And then I got out and I went home. And then I left and went to Kentucky because I wanted to use this college degree. But there was no degree here because that's only deodorant and everybody kind of stinks. But nobody knows branding. Nobody knows intelligence. What is this weird man that never be quiet? Will he shut up if I smack him? Well, my grandmother smacked me quite a few times. He didn't stop, I promise you. It was weird. But which grandma? I had two, And I promise you, both have. But it was always Grandma Kay. She's no longer with us out of respect for my other grandma. If you didn't understand that Grandma Kay'd smack you in the mouth, you never met the woman. And I'm ashamed that I never introduced you to her, because she was wonderful. But if you don't know why I'm willing to stand up, why my uncle was a Marine, why I know why I don't want to join the military anymore, why I know family is more important than anything, why this heterosexual man, in fact, has a cousin that was both homo and sexual. All three. It was a trinity. It was amazing. But David's David, man, and I love him. You know, if people don't understand why I'm just trying to stand up and say, I wore blue jeans, but they weren't Levi's, you know what I mean? They were lucky indeed. And it's a Lucky brand. It's called Lucky. It's funny. But nobody wants to laugh with me. They want to laugh at me. And so if you want to laugh at me, I'll be your flapjack or your jackass if you give me some pancakes. But whatever, dude. I mean, is there anything but waffles at Waffle House? But what is this quaffle? What is a Quran? What are you, stupid? Like, this is funny to me because I found out your religious secrets. The ancient Druids wore hoods, you see, and they burned the house down. Bell worshippers all. You guys are dumb if you don't think you've never hurt people. You're not talking right. And if you don't know how to talk straight, I'm a California boy from Kentucky. And I can speak correctly to anybody I want to, but I'll insult anybody I want to too. If you don't respect that, then I have no respect for you.